Good morning, Hayley. Thank you for coming in this morning. I understand you have a few questions about your work here with us.
Yes, I do. Where can I find the policy and procedures that should be followed if I need help with recording information in each property sales file?
Fine. If you see this red binder here, we have at least 4 or 5 of these, and they hold the policies and procedures for all office work, sales, rentals. On the inside cover, you'll find an index of contents, and each person who works in this office has a copy of the contents. For your section in the secretarial office, you will find all the information you need under the title Office Procedures. Does that answer your question?
Yes, that's great. Thank you. What electronic system is currently in place, and is there any in-office training I need for this?
Yes, we use a software system called Interact. It's an Australian real estate software designed and supported in Australia, and it has a 24/7 contact if ever you need it. The system was tailored for our agency needs. It's easy to use and flexible. We use that system because it interacts with our hard copy paperwork filing as well. As a new staff member, you'll be given 2 full days in-house training with a representative from Interact. And as well as that, you'll be working one-on-one with Sarah, whose position you're replacing. She will work with you when you are entering data and retrieving data, just to make sure you're familiar with the system.
Could you tell me, what is the common filing system of property sales files in this office?
For security reasons, we use a Rolls shelf-based filing system. That's kept in the main office, again, where you work. We use colour coding for landlords and tenants. And the files with the property address, we use the first 4 letters of the property. The system is efficient and saves space. It's reflecting the software we have also on the computer for property management. It's very easy to coexist together.
As a new person in the office, how do you want me to answer the telephone?
I'm glad you asked that, Hayley, because as you're aware, the person who answers the phone is our first contact that a person may have. When somebody is buying or selling a house, it could be quite stressful to them. So we need to make a good professional image at all times. We need to use your name and the name of the agency. In other words, we need to let the caller know they're actually speaking to the person in the business they actually intended to call. So for example, you might say, "Good morning," or "Good afternoon. This is Hayley from Best Real Estate Agency. How can I assist you?" Then you pause, wait for a response. Do not talk over them. Then you'll be able to direct them to the person that they need to speak to. Anything else?
Yes, just a quick one. I know the hours of business are 8:30 till 5 o'clock, but what happens if I need to work late to finish work that I feel is important?
Well, as your manager, it's my duty of care to ensure that you get your work done in the time possible. We don't want you going home stressed or having anxiety. And working longer hours does not necessarily mean that the work is in fact being done. In fact, it's the opposite. Effective time management, and we can help you with that, is the key for finishing work on time. Identify the time you want to leave that afternoon. In other words, make a psychological commitment that that is the time you need. Let your co-workers know that you're going to be leaving on time. So if they do have any pressing issues, they can come to me to allot someone else to do the work or to see if it's necessary for you to do overtime. At the beginning of the day, prioritize your responsibilities. Minimize any distractions by turning off any notifications on your phone or email notifications. Then you can focus on your work expectation. Do the most important work first. Look at your emails and to see whether you can substitute an email with a phone call. A simple phone call can save you hours of reading, writing, and waiting for a response. Then organise your workspace for the next day by putting a block of time of 15 to 20 minutes at the end of the day to finish up any work, do any filing, back up your computer, making notes and the priorities for the next day. Time is precious. Use it wisely and you should be able to go home on time and no stress. Is that fine?
Yes, that sounds great. Thank you very much.
Well, that's good. Welcome to our team, and at any time my door is open, just knock and I'll see if I can help you.
Oh, that's great.
Thank you
so
very
much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.